Hey, you doing, guys? It's Precise here. Just thought I'd do a quick video, just do a brief map overview, just talking about the map Daybreak. This map was created by Poor Billy from Spin Move. I believe this map was created shortly after Beta 2. Oh, actually, yeah, it was after Beta 2 came out because they didn't have the slides in at that point. That's typically how you can tell what beta a map came out in. It's more or less like based on like the objects that you see, whether it's a a little slidey little thingy majiggy, or the actual little pole that you can like spin around. Things are so much fun. But anyways, so this map, I'll just talk about what I know, and hopefully this information will be able to help you guys. I've watched a lot of scrims played on this map, both some with my team. Monomaneki Sports, and watch a couple SK guys come on here as well, so have a little understanding of what happens and the positions that you're supposed to be on for this map, and hopefully you guys will be able to learn something. So starting off, it's pretty standard. You just out here. You basically have a couple routes that you can take. Actually, on a map like this, you basically only have two. I mean, if you want to call the middle of route, yeah, that'd be cool, but most players just kind of like either run down the left or they run down the right. You're not really going to see a lot of action here because most players, they rather play, a map like this. It's very defensive oriented. So the last thing a player, defense wants to do is potentially give off a free pick. So you're never going to really see a lot of action around here. And if you do, I don't know, I'd call that unorthodox play. A lot of basically right here is where you're going to see a lot of the action. Depending on what side you're attacking from, this is a very strong defensive position. This right here, you'll see a lot of defenders just spamming rockets, or they'll be pinging you out to the remainder of their teammates. So that's a really good defensive position. And if you're over here, like you can have rockets coming from like many different places, and it can potentially catch you off guard. You have your laser pads over here. Yeah, I mean, I rarely ever see any defenders over here playing on this particular area, but I mean, it's there. It can be implemented. So moving forward, we're gonna jump over here, and I'll show you guys the next defensive position that people usually often use. Usually I see a lot of players either back here, they'll kind of be back there just kind of chilling, or they'll kind of be there kind of just juking and using that for cover, and then occasionally you'll see and if they're and then they'll pretty much be over there sometimes too. They'll camp out and spawn and watch that side just to see if any defenders are coming up and ping it down. But most of the time you'll see like a defender, what they'll do is they'll transition from here, and then they'll send out some spam rockets that way, call out what they can possibly see, and then they'll move to here, to this position. And then sometimes I think I've seen VVV do it, where you'll have, I think it's Gregor or Flamehopper, they'll play back. I'm sorry, I lagged out a little bit there. They'll play back there. All pretty good positions. It can get you in trouble though, but it does do the job, and it does scare off the attacker sometimes into attacking. So going to one more defensive position that I could talk about right here is basically this position. Sometimes you'll see a defender kind of play here, and the times you'll really see a defender play here is if it's an attacker who loves to ride up on this side of the map. You'll have one defender right there behind that, and his whole objective is to just not get picked off. It's not to die. It's basically to juke around the fence as much as you possibly can, avoiding as much, just basically avoiding moves. If he moves towards you, just run around, just live, basically. Because if you're in a position like this, then you're going to basically have a defender over there and a defender right there, and you're just going to be getting a lot of spam rockets. So eventually something's going to catch him off. And we had a gentleman just join the map. I really should have gone into a private server. But yeah, so that's pretty much this map in a nutshell. I mean, there's always going to be a lot of variations, and sometimes you'll see a lot of really sick plays. You know, where players will drop down there and, you know, land a shot like that or something like that. But typically this area right here within this vicinity, I call it the area of death, because once you actually get in this zone, it's very difficult to actually like make a comeback. You know, like the defense is gonna get you. This is a very defense oriented map, and you can pretty much look forward to seeing a lot of defensive heavy players pick it up. And this guy's chasing me, so I'm basically just gonna end this little guide right here. Hopefully you guys found some of this information useful. Yeah, just definitely let me know if you like it, or let me know if I forgot some little tidbits. I'm just like you guys, I'm, you know, learning as we go along here. But I'll be very happy if this can, you know, potentially just help someone out. Outside of that, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.